Jesus Christ. If anyone can hear any noise in the background, someone's just wrecking my front door of my house. So, all right, who we got up next?
We've got Shane Burgos and Billy Quarantillo.
This fight has the potential to be
Fight of the night.
excellent.
Yep.
It is. And we have 3 more people we're dedicating this to. We have got, what do we agree on here? Just Scotty Williams?
Yeah.
Do we agree to use the whole name?
We'll say that, yeah.
Scotty Williams, Scotchy is his nickname. We've got, this is one of your dodgy peanut mates. What's his name?
Jack Muskrowski.
Which one is he there?
Left.
The one on the left.
There? He looks like one of your poxy mates. Jesus. And last up, we've got Sean Action Jackson.
Hey.
Do you know who this guy is?
Nope. Seems like a good guy, though.
He does seem. Oh, look at that. Sean Jackson obviously looks like he's racing some kind of... Is that a sprint car strapped on top of a Commodore? Whatever it is, Sean, keep doing what you're doing, mate. We love it, and thanks for the support. All right. Straight up. Let's go. Shane Burgos. Hit me.
Alrighty. Shane, 13-1 before he fought Emmett. Then he lost to Barbosa with that crazy KO. That was insane.
That did a lot for his profile, though. You got to admit.
Burgos?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fact that the fight was that good. It wasn't the greatest opponent. That's the only thing.
Yeah.
Edson's so hit and miss.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah.
He's another blacklist for me.
Really?
Yeah, I won't bet on him.
I bet on him in that fight.
Barbosa?
No. But fair enough. I mean, he always starts off really well and then he fades. But that fight, I knew he was going to win that fight.
I had him. I put money on him on that fight.
Same.
Thank God he won. But that was very close. My writing is horrible, so if you want, I'll just take it. He's 6-3 in the UFC, but he hasn't beaten anyone great. Very aggressive. He's main card slot worthy, I said, after the Barbosa fight with the delayed KO. It's only happened 6 months ago.
That's crazy, eh?
Because they were saying you need to take 12 months off to fully recover. Because that was, what the hell caused that?
Crazy.
I watched a video with a doctor. He broke it down what can happen and whatnot. Yeah. Just like a delayed response to like a knockout. Like the nerves were, signals were just firing off because they were firing off so rapidly and so consistently. His body just shut down for a minute just to reboot. Kind of like how have you seen sharks do that?
No.
Sharks they'll swim upside down just to reset their whole central nervous system and then they're fine. Pretty much that's what his body did. Just because of the hit, his nerves were just firing off, everything's going off, so his body just went, nah, we're good now.
Crazy, is it worse than a normal concussion or better?
The doctor said it depends on the level of severity and whatnot.
Well, he copped about 200 punches prior to that.
Yeah. That's the thing. He copped a lot of hits after.
Yeah.
A lot.
Jeez. All right, let's have a look at his record here. He's done pretty well, but then again, who there's good that he's fought in the UFC? Came in 2016.
I like Cub Swanson.
Jesus Christ, he's a pay-per-view fighter as well, isn't he? He's got a few there. How old is he? 30? Looking good?
Because he's so entertaining.
He's fought good fighters, hasn't beaten them.
I consider Cub Swanson.
Okay, no, he's beaten Cub.
Josh Emmett.
Lost to Cater.
Josh Emmett's
Calvin
great.
Cater. Lost to Josh Emmett. Lost to Edson.
Yeah.
3 fighters I really,
Yeah, Josh Emmett's actually way better than I thought.
He's got a fight scheduled, Josh Emmett.
Has he?
Yeah.
Who's he fighting?
I forgot who it is.
Come on. Hit me with it. It'll be on here. It'll be on Wikipedia. As long as the moderators of Wikipedia didn't crack the shits about something like they did for me. Jeez, he's fighting Dan Ego.
That's going to be a great fight.
Yeah, I remember seeing that on Twitter.
That's good. Twitter. How's the Twitter? How's the Grok
Republic? Unreal.
Did you give him the...
No.
Didn't ask. Didn't ask.
I didn't.
I was still, whatever happened to the Grilka Tinder account? We got to do that.
Because I don't need that. I don't need that self-confidence diminishing.
Jesus.
Everyone's swiping right. Who's the one in the middle? Anthony. Swipe right. Who's the one in the middle? Anthony. Swipe Anthony.
No.
You put him in your profile pics.
No, but if we're going to do a
you should pick him up. You should pick him up on your hip like he's your kid or something.
Yeah.
He looks like that.
Fuck, I don't care.
And I'll be the granddad in the back,
Yeah.
just in the pair of stubbies and the singlet, just looking horrible. Just complaining about bad back and bad knees. Just yelling at people from the porch. Get off my lawn, kid.
Yeah.
You
the guy
kids.
from fucking... What's that Halloween movie with the house? Horror House or some shit? Monster House. You're that fucking guy.
Oh, thanks for dropping the F-bomb.
Sorry, I keep forgetting.
Jesus. Okay. All right. What are we even talking about?
Shane Burgos.
Okay.
So he's good, but he hasn't beaten anyone good.
Really? Hey, I was having a look.
Except Cup.
I was having a look at this is fighter pay related. Do you realise, right? If you just say you get fighter, this is totally unrelated. I don't know. I just saw he won fight of the night bonus. If you get fight of the night and your opponent doesn't make weight, not only do you get 30%, but you get their bonus as well.
Awesome.
Did you know that?
Fantastic.
No.
I only found out.
So, because if you get fight of the night, you get 50k each. But should your opponent not make weight, you get 30% of their purse plus 50k fight of the night bonus. So you get 80k from your opponent.
That's insane.
The only reason I did have a look here, here. So this is, I know, this is Gregor, only because I was just having a look at him. Okay, so when he beat Ferreira the other week, or on the Watterson Rodriguez card, he got 30,000 to show, 30 to win, 15,600 from missing weight, and 100,000 fight of the night bonus.
So that's the 2 fight.
That's the double.
Yeah.
So if you miss weight and then get... Okay, if you miss weight and then get knockout of the... Do they still do knockout of the night?
No.
I don't think so.
Is it just
Performance
of the night? Performance of the night.
And fight of the night.
Fight of the night. So if you don't make weight and you get performance of the night, that must mean your opponent or they just won't give it to you.
Yeah.
Maybe they just say, we can't give it to you because you didn't get it. Because you didn't...
Make weight.
How's that?
That's insane.
Wow. So that there...
So he made 66k. Roughly. What? 50? Oh, okay. No.
No.
My maths is 65.6k straight off Ferreira.
Yeah.
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 That's insane.
That's not bad.
I love
that's good.
So that's double his show money.
Jesus. Look at, his prior fights. He's making, to us that's a lot of money, but for a fighter in the UFC, it's probably not much. No, but then the next fight is $181,000. Jesus. That's a huge jump. He must have loved it. That's
great. That's probably why he offered to pay the postage to get these shirts. Yeah. Don't send it express, Greg, or whatever you do. Jesus. He's so good. No, I won't say a bad word about him. Keep it up, Gregor. Top 10. That's what I want to say. It's against the Yancey. Oh, jeez. What are we even talking about?
Are we on to Billy now?
Billy.
Billy.
You know what?
I like him.
I'll be honest. Before this week, I didn't know that much about this guy. I knew a little bit, just little.
You got a lot of notes.
And he is exceptional.
Yeah, he's great.
He's a lot better than I thought.
And I'm pretty sure he's been an underdog in most of his fights. So people have made good money off of him, I'm sure.
Did we do the Makachev against Moises card?
Yeah, we did.
Sure.
I'm pretty sure we did.
I know, definitely the time. I know we missed one of them.
I can't remember what I had for dinner last night, so...
Apologies for everyone for doing this a day late. Alec just can't get his shit together quick enough to actually get in here. We need to do this on a Monday so we can get it out.
Oh, well, I can now because uni's finished.
What about you?
I don't know.
Okay, well, I'm not going anywhere for the next 5 months, apparently, because of my injury. So.
I'm day-to-day. I live on a day-to-day basis.
All right.
Free spirit.
Anyway, the show is getting better. Don't worry, next week Alec's gone. Just haven't told him.
I'm free.
Oh, yeah. You're free. Yeah, you do that. Get our Twitter log.
You don't have to come here.
Get our Twitter log in and take off.
Do like the Simpsons. You're here forever.
Yeah.
I should do it for her and just have page fans.
That's a fucking great idea.
You don't have to come, Alex. You don't have to. You don't have to come.
Like Tim Morris.
I'll do it by myself. It'll be better.
What? Get you out too.
It's what the fuck? He just gets cardboard cutouts of us.
Oh, well. Well, what I'll do is I'll record it 3 times. Me sitting there once, me sitting there once, and then edit it because you guys don't do any of the editing.
Can you do that? Just one fight? Because I would pay to watch.
Yeah. Right.
Just you talking to yourself.
I would. I'd put on a fake beard. I'd rock up 20 minutes. I'd have a conversation with him, and I'd just have you just sitting there in
making
that
snarky
bloody
comments.
jumper, just pissing me off the whole time. Billy, he's 5-1 in the UFC. Includes a Dana White Contender Series. So he's the worst stoppage.
That was a bad stoppage
of all time. Did you see the stats for this fight?
Yeah, it wasn't great.
Okay, hang on. Let's have a look here.
I watched the fight. I can't imagine the stats would be good.
Kirk was clearly winning the first round.
Really?
Clearly.
It makes sense.
Anyway, what are the stats? Hang on. I do have the stats here. Do I? Hang on. There we go. So this is the fight against Kirk. This is what I was saying, that this could be the only thing that gets me. Look at that first round.
Yeah.
Kirk dominated that first round.
For sure.
2 takedowns.
And then Billy.
And then look at the second.
That's
my
insane.
God.
How do you just come back from that?
138.
So he had 2 takedowns, not one strike on, had no control on the ground.
No.
Any ground shots there? 216. See, so he got busy. Look at those stats there.
Yep.
Did well on the first, and then just did not do well. Was gassed after that. All right. He was on McGregor and Faber, the Ultimate Fighter.
Wow.
Jeez. He lost. Oh, that's right. He was on that, and he lost in the second round, and he wasn't offered a contract. So I believe he went to, if I can get this up here. So he was on Ultimate Fighter McGregor. So that was in 2015. So that was there. So he didn't get a contract. So then he went to Absolute FC, KOTC. KOTC, they held an event at the Torches on the Lake Casino. And
As soon as you started talking about it, I was smiling.
Oh, you knew where I was going with it?
Absolutely.
Thank you, Sam Alvey, for
calling
last
into the
week.
show.
Yeah, for calling in. Jesus Christ. Yeah, and then he came in on the Dana White Contender Series.
Hell yeah.
This is making no sense to me today. I can barely see. He's a black belt in BJJ, black belt, but he's a better boxer and grappler.
Wow.
That is saying something. For someone that's a black belt, I thought he'd spend more time
on the ground.
Yeah.
It's not too uncommon. I mean, you do get fighters sometimes who, just fall in love with boxing.
Yeah.
They fall in love with punching.
It's true.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
I suppose Gaethje's a good example of that.
Gaethje.
Yeah.
Why doesn't he wrestle?
Mate, people have to be told that he is a Division 1 wrestler.
He is something else with the wrestling, isn't he?
Because people don't know it.
I remember this fight.
Gaethje's the one that really brought leg kicks in, like the lower leg kicks.
Which is crazy because, should I say Aldo? That
Used
was
to
like his leg kicks were insane.
But they were the quad.
Yeah, he's got quad.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Not calf.
Calf. Where didn't Gaethje say I try to kick people's ankle?
Yeah.
How much would that hurt?
Fucking hell.
Jesus Christ. All right, so this is one. I was looking through some footage of Billy, and this is one of my favourites. Did you see when he fought Spike?
Yeah,
Do you remember
this?
Remember this sucker punch?
Spike started off good in this fight.
Spike,
Yeah.
a ginger with cornrows. That's gutsy.
Yeah. He fights somewhere else.
Why did he? Oh,
I remember this.
why did he do that?
Well, that's Spike's fault.
What did Spike think it was the end of the round?
Yeah, he stopped fighting with 4 or 5 seconds left or something.
Oh, okay.
And Billy's gone over okay.
The fight was still going.
Yeah.
Jeez.
In principle, you should never hit your...
Yeah.
You should never hit a opponent, with their back turned to you or whatnot. But,
That's exactly what you do.
but
Protect yourself.
No,
at all
as in
times.
you shouldn't just go up to people and king hit them. That's
Yeah.
like when
Yeah.
people say that. But in that time, the first thing the referee ever said to me when I fought, he said, "Protect yourself at all times." He
Here we
said,
go.
"I will
Here we go.
protect
Seasoned
you."
veteran Alec
Yeah,
here. What did he
fuck
say?
It's protect yourself at all times.
Yeah.
And until that round is finished, protect yourself at all times.
Yep.
Why would you just walk away and turn your back on an opponent? What do you reckon he's going to do? Honour the markers of Queensberry rules? No.
There's absolutely no way I would as well. If I was in any kind of fight and then you're a chance, I'd take any advantage. I'd cheat. I'd have so many points deducted from me. I would eye gouge. I would groin strike. I'd grab the fence, I think, more than anyone.
Yeah.
Imagine UFC stats. Brother Day, more fence grabs than anyone in human history. I said he's got a very predictable overhand right. Keeps his hands low. I reckon that's going to be a big drama.
Yeah, against Shane.
Yeah.
That's a big mistake.
And I don't think he's got one shot KO power.
No.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
And I reckon Burgos can take more than one shot. So, and Burgos is a much better puncher than pretty much all of Billy's old.
This is frustrating because it's like volume over power, and it's also if this goes to the ground. I mean, I think
Billy's got it on the ground.
Yeah,
I
don't know who to pick.
What's
I've got Shane.
Shane?
Yeah, I'm going Shane.
Oh yeah, definitely going Shane. What?
Fucking guy.
After,
I'm going to Shane.
I don't know.
after I've just talked him up that much, he's a black belt in. Oh no, he's not. He's not in any of that, is he?
Who
What's the
is
other-
Shane?
This is Burgess. Yeah, he's a black belt in. What is that? That's a type of karate.
Kyokushin.
Action karate.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's cool.
Great striker.
Yeah, I'll go Shane as well.
Yeah, we're going Shane.
All three.
I think
across the
Shane's
board.
just super aggressive.
Yep.
And he'll keep coming forward. And Billy, obviously, he'll throw strikes in volume, but I don't know. His best chance is probably on the ground. And Shane is a tough man to keep on the ground. So
I reckon that loss to Barbosa is probably the best thing that's happened to Shane as well. I reckon he's going to just come back.
Really?
And
I'm scared.
Well,
I'm
you reckon
scared
he's still-
that knockout has traumatized him and just been... Because you got to think, he's conscious 1 second and he hasn't even been hit yet.
Yeah.
And then he's like, what's happening? And then he slowly falls back.
Oh, so you think that he's always going to be worried if he
That's
gets
gotta
hit that he's
stick
going
with
to
you.
go down again?
Surely that's got to stick with you.
I don't know, but I reckon he's still got. I reckon he's too good. I reckon both these guys are very underrated.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Records are close, 13-3 and 16-3. Who's more marketable? I reckon Shane Burgos after that Barbosa fight.
I reckon...
Remember that card? What card was that on?
No, Billy's.
I think they were
Billy's a
co-main.
good-looking lad, strong lad, good fighter,
Good
I think-
all round. He's
I
really
think this is probably about as even as they get.
Yeah, I agree.
This is a pick 'em fight.
Yep.
I'm just picking Shane Burgos.
Oh, Oliver and Chandler card, right.
That was an incredible. That was just absolute madness.
Yeah.
Oh, that was when Tony got destroyed. Jesus Christ.
Well, he looked a bit better in that one compared to his other two prior to that. But yeah,
It's over.
it didn't last very long.
Okay, so we're all going Shane Burgos?
Yep.
All right, and who we got up next? Oh, I like this guy.
Justin Gaethje versus Michael Chandler.
I don't like that guy. That's up next.